Hello, dear friend. If you've clicked on this video, chances are you're going through a moment that many of us experience at some point in life, a moment where you question your worth, your purpose, your value. Maybe you've retired. Maybe your children have grown and moved away. Maybe your body isn't as strong as it used to be, and the days feel longer and lonelier than ever. First of all, let me say this. What you're feeling is valid. It's real. And you are not alone. Many people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s quietly carry this question in their hearts. Am I still useful? Do I still matter? In a society that often glorifies youth, speed, and productivity, it's easy to feel invisible once we're no longer working full-time or taking care of a busy household. But I want to tell you something that might change how you see yourself and this stage of your life. You are not useless. In fact, this chapter of life can be one of the most meaningful, powerful, and fulfilling of all if we know how to approach it with the right mindset and daily practices. So today, I want to speak to you heart to heart. I want to offer guidance, stories, and practical tools that can help you rediscover your purpose, even in the quietest seasons of life. Whether you're 60 or 90, whether you live alone or in a community, whether you're healthy or facing illness, there is still a deep well of meaning waiting to be tapped into. Let's explore it together. 1. Understand that feeling. Useless is often a sign of transition, not failure. Let's begin by reframing the feeling. Feeling useless isn't a sign that you've done something wrong. It's often a sign that your life has changed. Transitions are hard. Going from being needed every day as a parent, a worker, a caretaker to suddenly having empty days can feel jarring. But transitions are also opportunities. Think of it this way. The same way a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, these quieter years can be a time of transformation. You're not ending, you're evolving. And the discomfort you feel isn't a death of usefulness, but a birth of something new. 2nd, reconnect with what has always given you joy. Sometimes, when we feel lost, it helps to look back. What were the things that used to bring you joy? Was it painting, music, reading, gardening, helping others, working with your hands? Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or public. It can be deeply personal. I know a woman in her 70s who rediscovered her love for watercolor painting after 40 years. She doesn't sell her work, she just paints because it brings her peace. And through that peace, she found purpose again. Joy is a compass. Follow it. 3. Realize that purpose isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet and gentle. When we think of purpose, we often imagine big achievements or public success. But real purpose is often quiet. It's found in small acts of love, in the gentle way you make a cup of tea, in the smile you give to the person delivering your groceries, in the way you comfort a friend who's having a bad day. You don't need a title or a platform to matter. Your existence, your kindness, your wisdom, your presence carries more weight than you realize. Every time you show up with love, you're living with purpose. 4. Be of service in small, consistent ways. One of the fastest ways to find meaning again is to help someone else. Volunteering, mentoring, calling a friend regularly, writing letters to people who are lonely, these are all small, meaningful ways to serve. You don't need to commit to something big. Start with just one person, one cause, one small action. Helping others not only brings joy to them, it reminds you that you can make a difference, that you are needed. 5. Surround yourself with people who see your value. Who you spend time with matters. If you are around people who make you feel invisible, judged, or dismissed, that can feed the feeling of uselessness. But when you're around those who see your wisdom, your humor, your story, you begin to see it too. Find your people. Maybe that's in a senior center, a church group, an online community, or even just one trusted friend. Connection is medicine. 6. Learn something new. No matter your age. Learning keeps the mind young and the heart open. You don't need to go back to school, but trying something new can reignite your sense of wonder. Try learning an instrument. Join a book club. Learn to bake bread from scratch. Explore history, languages, crafts, or storytelling. When you learn, you grow. And growth is a sign of life, vibrant, meaningful life. 7. Embrace the wisdom you've earned and share it. You've lived through decades of love, pain, joy, loss, success, and struggle. That experience is gold. Share it. Tell your stories. Write them down. Record them. Pass them on. You'd be amazed at how many people, younger generations especially, are hungry for the kind of wisdom only someone like you can offer. One man I knew started a small blog at 85 just to share what he's learned about life. His words touched thousands not because he was famous, but because he was honest. 8. Make peace with the past, so you can live fully in the present. Sometimes, the feeling of uselessness is tied to regrets. Things we didn't do. Words we didn't say, relationships that didn't heal. And while we can't change the past, we can change our relationship with it. Talk to someone you trust. Write a letter even if you never send it. Practice forgiveness for others and for yourself. Lighten your emotional load so you can walk more freely into this next chapter. 9. Create a gentle routine that grounds you. A daily rhythm can create a sense of meaning and comfort. It doesn't have to be strict, just steady. Start your morning with something peaceful. A prayer, a poem, a walk. Have regular meals. Set aside quiet time for reflection or creativity. Having a gentle structure to your day reminds you that your time still matters, and so do you. 10. Believe that your life still has a purpose. Because it does. This may be the most important truth of all. You are still here for a reason. Whether your circle is wide or small, whether your days are busy or quiet, your life touches other lives. And that ripple matters. Sometimes we find purpose not by chasing it, but by choosing to believe it's already there waiting for us to notice. If you've made it to this point in the video, I want to thank you, and I want you to know that you matter more than you may realize. Life in older age isn't the end of your story. It's a new chapter, one filled with wisdom, reflection, quiet power, and the kind of purpose that doesn't always shout, but always shines. Take one small step today. Call a friend. Water your plants with care. Share a story from your past. Smile at a stranger. Breathe deeply and know this: your life still holds beauty, purpose, and light. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message touched you, please like the video, subscribe for more inspiration, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. You are never too old and never too late to matter. See you in the next video.